me 1 second here. Trying to get both live streams up here. Should have this already set up. Here we go. There we go. Cool. Let me see something. All right. What happened there? What's up, YouTube? How you doing? Just wanted to jump on here. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Had something I wanted to talk about. There's a drill going on up in New York, like a nuclear emergency type of deal. Oh, there you go. I got both of my notifications went out. That's a good thing. And thank you for the thumbs up. Anyway, this is kind of a weird thing. It came to me. I thought about this. They had a dirty bomb drill up there. Guess what day? Election day, November 5th. Remember the 5th of November. I would keep an eye on Kingston, New York, and in that general area. Albany's where they're having, or up near that area, Albany is where they're having the actual drill. I think Kingston's a little bit distance away, maybe about 50 miles. Hey, Mixed Media, how you doing? Good to see you. Anyway, yeah, they're having a drill up there. And you know how some of these drills like to go live all of a sudden. I would not be too surprised to see the deep state strike back against Trump. Of course, like I said, they had a drill on the 5th of November. Remember the 5th of November? What the hell's that? Maybe that's a sign, yeah? be warned. I would not be too surprised if something happens on this drill, right, which is just happening now or tonight or tomorrow. I have to go back and check it out again, but something's getting ready to happen, something big. Wait a minute, hang on. Warning signs before LA fire crisis help must be. You got notification rolled across there. Yeah, there's a lot of weird things. I was looking at where they were storing FEMA trucks about 3 months ago, 2 months ago. Maybe it was only a month and a half or so ago. A whole 350 were over by the Great Lakes by Michigan, Ingram or something, Ingham, and nobody knew why they were putting them there. Maybe up in that area in New York. I mean, that's still about 600 miles away from New York. But watch the Northeast. I think something's going to happen up there real soon. It just feels like we're about to have a major thing go down. The other thing I thought was kind of a weird coincidence, and just me seeing something strange or coincidental. Like I was saying the other day, I kind of predicted, jokingly I was saying this, but I thought about it. Like, this is the kind of shit they would do. Because they talk in code all the time. You know, the Chiefs are playing today, or not, they're playing later. But I was thinking the Super Bowl might be the Commanders and Chiefs. Get it? Commander-in-Chief is Trump. Maybe they're going to go after Trump during the Super Bowl. So I'm thinking, that's crazy. You're just mess. But I'm thinking about this shit in New York they're doing now. And something's getting ready to pop off. But the other thing is, who's that? Hey, Shauna Williams, how you doing? Nice to see you. Thank you for stopping by. The other thing is that even with the Eagles, I was trying to figure out, you know, some symbolism, you know, Commander-in-Chiefs. Yeah, I was thinking, well, what if the Eagles win? So the other day, I don't know if you guys saw this, there was a big symbol, you know, that's behind Trump. It's a presidential seal, which it has an eagle holding an olive branch and arrows. Well, I knew this from dealing with like Civil War items, like buttons and stuff. The eagle on that, they have the same symbol. If the eagle's pointing its beak to, wait a minute. Okay, that was a text from Tammy. Wait a minute, let me just, if the eagle's beak, wait a minute, let me just fire off a text real quick. Okay, all right. Cool, whatever. There we go. So if the eagle's beak is pointing towards the fistful of arrows, it's a time of war. If it's the beak's going the other direction, he's got olive branches. Olive branches are a symbol of peace. It's a time of peace. The other day, they had a small symbol in front. Who's that? Oh, Tammy, how you doing? I got your text, thank you. So the other day, they had the eagle, the presidential seal, and the eagle's beak was pointing to time of war, the arrows. Now, they also had a smaller eagle. I didn't know whether that had the beak pointing the other way. To me, it's showing that Trump's taking us to war. It's all symbolism, all the codes and all this bullshit. They're telling us stuff without telling us, projecting it, or what do you call that? Predictive program. I think we're about to have a major fucking thing go down in this country, and I'd be on the alert. The other weird thing is that if the Eagles got into the playoffs, beat the Commanders, I was thinking, wow, that's kind of crazy. The Chiefs and the Eagles, what would be the symbolism there? Well, the eagle in that sign, for instance. Now, so what if the Chiefs were to win? Well, Chiefs in Indian fashion, they used to make Chiefs. They would have eagle feathers in their war bonnet. It's a lot of weird things. It's probably all just my own imagination just coming up with the shit, but worth at least mentioning because that's the way they see things, or that not see it, that they do communicate in symbolism and all that shit. That was one thing I wanted to talk about, waste a couple minutes there. I thought it was interesting. However, whether it's going to happen or not, I don't know like that. But I do know one thing. The other night, Donald Trump his order brought back, they went out and rescued, I think it was 70,000 children, if I'm not mistaken. There was 400,000 missing children. I guess they're mostly all from the border crossing, but they rescued them, and a lot of people are going down quick and fast. What's that? From where? Where did they rescue them? It didn't say. However, it did say that raids in general, that I don't know in how much of a time it's been. I think it's been 5 days he's been in there, and he, put an order out for going after these things. I'm watching. I really believe before Trump got in there, I wouldn't be surprised if Trump had the forethought to start looking into shit that was going on quietly, not telling the DOJ, had people watching and trying to track this shit. Today, there was a video from Dabu77, but it's on his other channel. I just saw it an hour or two ago. They found a place in Los Angeles right now. Most of it's burned out, but there's one area, and it looks like near the interstate, and it's off to the side, and there's shipment containers off to the side, and all over this dirt in this area, it spelled out in the dirt, help, all over the place, big letters. It said Trafico or something, which means being trafficked, I think in Espanol. If you go to, I've been working on this since he lost in 2020, and then you must be glad to see that this shit's coming to fruition, because it does my heart good. The little kids are getting snagged up, and scumbags are doing god-awful things, and it's horrible. They're probably being sacrificed after all that, So thank God, that they're getting these kids back. Anyway, yeah, Dabu 77, but it's not that channel. It's his other channel, Surviving End Times. I actually have pictures of it on this other phone, but of course I got it running. But before this is over, I'll kill that live stream on the Pale Rider one, bring up the photos, or you can go there now while we're talking and look at it. Yeah, it's unbelievable. Things are starting to pop off big time. A lot of things. But again, I think they're going to do something horrible because they're cornered. They're like a cornered rat. And I think they're pissed off that Trump got in there. And the first New York drill, there you go, another signal. The first New York drill on dirty bombs, I don't know if it was the first, but one they did on the 5th of November, Election Day. I thought that was really weird, like they were telegraphing a message that something was going to happen if Trump got in. Again, this is speculation. It's just a lot of weird coincidences, but you know how these people work. If you've been watching and you have eyes to see and, you know, spiritual discernment, you can see how, because it's more than, this is way more than just rotten human beings. This is evil spirits working underneath, you know, in flesh suits. That's what I truly believe. These scumbags that are snagging little kids up and all this bullshit that's been going on. Hang on 1 minute. I thought I just heard another, nope, okay. You know what I mean? Pieces of shit out there doing this stuff. Anyway, Trump said he's investigating the government, the United States government right now. He's looking in. That means Biden and anybody who looked the other way to let these people in here will probably profiteering off of this shit. I'll tell you what, this is going to get really, really crazy, I think. Things just popping off everywhere. Anyway, you know something here? Hang on 1 minute. Yeah, it is awesome, Tammy. I'll tell you what, after like, what's it been, about 4 or 5 years of, since COVID started, everything went crazy. The whole world seemed to go down the toilet. And I think everybody's burnt out from watching this shit and feeling helpless. And they're coming in and just ripping our rights in half and stealing stuff out from them, burning whole areas out, California. By the way, Trump knows, or he doesn't know, not that I know he knows, but he just pretty much alluded to, California got hit by something. And he said, I won't say what, or something to that effect. He knows. And he says, we'll look into that or something. So they hit it with the frickin', I thought we'd never get to this point. Every time everybody else in the country knew that, like, all kinds of shit's going on, the news is playing it off and acting like it was nothing. You know, it was like having duct tape over your mouth. You're trying to warn the powers that be, and they can't hear you, you know? That's why I don't like this censorship shit, and why I freaked out the other night on my YouTube channel about this shit. You know, you can't talk about this, you can't talk about that. It's bullshit. At times, people are saying stuff to warn other people because we live in some fucked up times right now. And I don't like to live with that on my conscience, that if I sat there and did nothing. Everybody is responsible to some degree to keep talking and keeping this shit out there. That's what I believe in my heart. And is what it is. Wait a minute. Something's wrong here. Nope, we're good. What's that? Lawyers in Texas found 6 broken laws in collecting property taxes. It's all, oh, I saw that. Yeah. Not only that, just heard again, Trump is doing away with the IRS. The taxes are gone. They're going out the window. I saw it this year. Well, actually, I'll believe that when it actually happens, but I'm feeling pretty enthusiastic. She said it again. I feel there's probably a lot of truth to it. He's going to get the money through tariffs. You know, so that means bigger payouts, bigger checks for everybody. Their work check will be bigger. So, man, oh man, just in time. However, that's probably just going to counterbalance all the damage that Joe Biden did going out. Everything's going to cost more in the next couple months. Murdering off all our food. You know, chickens are being slaughtered by the 100 millions, and you know, cattle. The whole thing's getting ridiculous with that. Anyway, I don't know if what's that. I think I'm going to hop off of here. Wait a minute. 27% paychecks go to taxes right now. I'll take that 27. You know what I mean? That'll help. But like I'm saying, for everything they give you back, it's like you're already losing it somewhere else. Yeah, it seems like it anyway. Yeah. I wanted to hop back on and find out if you know what. Hang on. Eagles are on. It must be halftime. Halftime. All right. I'll get to that in a minute. Yeah, go check that out. There was trafficking going on, they think, over in California. Well, obviously there is, but they actually saw, you can see it from the air. I guess drones or helicopter flew over. Dabu had pictures through that, and it said help all over the place. Literally, you know, things that they found, sticks and all kinds of shit, and written in the dirt, and then it said trafico or something. Basically trafficking, and it said money or something somewhere else. Like, and off to the side there was a whole bunch of containers, shipping containers. Wondering if they're being kept in there because a lot of people have been disappearing. And matter of fact, they found, I think somewhere not very long ago, they found people, like there were immigrants hiding out or dead in a storage container a little while back. What's that? Yeah, I don't know how I'm trying to figure out, did they let them out? And it was like a fenced-in area, and the fence, that's what I meant to tell you. If you look at it, the fence evidently looked like when you're trying to keep something in, it's not, the top of it was like this. So it's, I guess, a cyclone fence, barbed wire or something. I couldn't see it in the picture, but I think Dabu said that on his video. Wait a minute. So I think shit's about to be uncovered big time, you know? I've been saying that for a while. Sooner or later, something's got to give. Anyway, you know what? I'm going to hop off here. I kind of want to hear the end of this Eagles game. Just getting through halftime. See you guys. Thank you, Shauna Williams. Thank you, Mixed Media. If you're still there, appreciate you guys. And let's see, Tammy, and I thought there was one other. Nope. You guys have a good one. I'll talk to you later. Thanks again. Wait a minute. Mixed Media girl. Oh, you changed your symbol? Oh, okay, no, that's your emoji. Take it easy, Mixed Media.